What's up, YouTube? It's the Dawn, where shit gets real. First, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for all the subscriptions, subscribers. I will be giving away something really soon. But today I'm going to be doing my first tutorial, and it's going to be rebuilding the Delta 2 rebuildable section. I seen another video where some guy, I guess he came up with this name on his own, but he called it the pancake wicking method. Me personally, I didn't agree with it. I just thought it was like, just to me, I thought it was stupid. It's basically a wick, and it's, you make the wick look like a circle in the coil, and to me, only the bottom part of the wick is getting wet. That's just to me. But I'm going to show you a more traditional way, and I also modded my RBA section a little bit, and I'll show you that in a close-up. So without rambling on and talking forever, let's just go up close and interrogate the Delta 2. Okay, guys, I'm up close. We're interrogating the hell out of this thing. We're going to rough it up a little bit. So right off the bat, when I open this up, you'll see that I modded my Delta. And the reason why, some of you guys that's been around this for a minute, they know the reason why they call them mods, because we had to fucking mod everything to get it to work right. Okay, and some items, they need a little helping. And this one, I believe that it needed a little helping. But the way that I'm going to show you guys how to wick this, if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you should be fine. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of went to town on this juice, where the juice goes up into the, to the wick. Okay, so when you first get it, it sits like that. That's that little hole. So I decided that I was going to help it. And it's fairly easy when you spin this, and it stops at the same spot. So it's easy to mark it, where to start, grinding or what have you. Let me show you the bit that I use. It looks like so. It's on a Dremel. This is like, this is the duct tape of the mod world, of vape world. Okay, so enough of that. So I'm going to build this coil on camera for you guys. Okay, so today I am going to be building a twisted 26 gauge. Yes, it takes twisted 26. I haven't tried twisted 24, but it definitely takes 22 gauge by itself. I don't think the holes are big enough for you to get twisted 22 in there. Okay, so I know you guys are saying he's using a freaking coil jig. Now, guys, I just started using these things, and I swear to you, man, it makes life so much easier, especially if you guys are doing like parallel coils. It does parallels perfect. And then the sweet thing about it is you could take the parallels apart and have perfectly spaced coils. So I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up. Don't need a whole lot of wire. So you always start your first wrap. And I'm going to do, let's see, about 6 or 7 wraps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go ahead and do that. 7 wraps. So I'm gonna take it off, turn it around, kind of tighten it up. All right. Now I want my coils to be both kind of coming straight down. And you'll see why in a minute. Okay, so that's the way I pretty much want it. So that's pretty decent coil for a coil jig. Okay, so how I get my leads. So you want your leads to look like so. Let's see if you can see that. You want one leg going that way and the other leg going the opposite way. Okay, so how I do mine, it's very easy. So I'll just grab it at the very bottom. with these little pliers, and then I bend the coil. Bend it that way, and just do the same thing for the other side. Grab that. Let's move this on this side. Grab that, and then bend it up. So when you're done, you get something that looks similar to that. Okay? That's going to bend up a little bit as I put it in. Now I can go ahead and snip these leads. All right. So let's go ahead and try to put this in here. So it's easy as possible. You slide one in, get in there. Oh, it's true. It's not. Where's my screwdriver? Okay, so it's. Let's see, get this one. Slide right in. Turn it over. Let's get the other one to slide in. Oh, I'm good at putting it in. I'm very good at putting it in holes. Okay, so I got it in the hole. All right. So before I started tightening it up, I'm gonna move it around a little bit. Where's my rod? There we go. Well, it's not too bad. Okay, so I got it in there. So let me push this tight as I tighten in it. Good to go. Let's push this one in. Tighten her up. I'm gonna snip these little edges off. If you don't snip these edges off, they will get caught up on that burl that you slide over. Okay, so I got everything snipped up. Let me throw it on old trusty. Where's that box at? I guess we're gonna use this jellyfish. Let me take a tote. Man, that's good. Got that big dripper. Got some key lime cookie in it. So I'm gonna put it on this jellyfish, which is like driving a Ferrari with no speedometer, tachometer don't work. It's like you're going fast, but you don't know how fast you're going. All right, so got it off there. Let me see what it reads out as. I'll turn it off. Let's see. So it's 0.59, well, 0.3. 0.3, that's kind of low. That's kind of low there. You know what? This jellyfish is crazy. So let me take this off. 1 second. Let me grab this old trusty IPv2. See what it reads on here, because that was kind of crazy. Okay, it reads 0.4, still kind of low, 0.4, okay? So let's get it all worked up. Pinch it, cut out of there. Pinch it, and move this up. I don't like it. It's a little bit too close for comfort. It's kind of warm too. Just a tad. All right, yeah, that's good. Okay. Yeah, she getting there. This always seems to work. Rub a piece of metal over it, and it looks like she's good to go. Okay. She's glowing from the middle out. And let's see what she's reading now. 0.8. Okay, so yeah, it was all over the place. Okay, so we got that settled. Make sure these leads are tight. Make sure nothing's touching. That's good to go. Okay, so nothing's touching, leads are tight. I'll pinch it again. Okay, so she's ready to go. Going from the middle out, nothing's touching. Okay, so here's the trick to this. I seen a video, I'm not gonna say nobody's name, but I seen a video where a guy did like a pancake or a circle type wick. Now, me personally, I don't agree with that because it seems like only the bottom part of your wick is getting wet. So the way I'm gonna show you guys today, your whole wick will get wet. Okay, so I'm gonna show you this. Got a piece of cotton, plain old Japanese cotton, and you cut it about, I like my cotton thick because my girth on my coil is 3.5 millimeters. So take a piece of cotton like so, twist up the end, and stick it in, like so. Stick it in, pull on it. I try to get it so the flat side is going down, like it's flat. So when I fold it down like that, it's flat. All right, that's what I try to do. Okay, so and then I move it like this to give. I don't want it too loose, and I don't want it, you know, too snug. So that's just about right. Okay, so now I'm going to cut it. I want to cut the other side. Cut the side a little bit longer in case I cut that too short. Okay, so now I cut it. So now what I'm going to do is juice it up. Okay, so today I'm going to be juicing it up with some Bitchin' Berry by Vape Daddy LLC. Now this is a local guy. He makes juice. He's a do-it-yourselfer. I don't know if he sells it or not, but it's pretty good. This one tastes like tastes like mother's milk. It's like a strawberry custard, strawberry and cream. It's pretty good. It's really good. It tastes like a real strawberry, you know, like a vine strawberry. So I got the coil nice and wet. All right, so here's the trick. Hope I can get this on camera. So once you get the coil nice and wet, what you want to do is put it down, put both sides down. All right. So you want these wicks to sit like high waters. When you were in school, and you know, some of you older guys, older people, you 30 and over, y'all wore high water. So you cut it, and you don't want the wick to touch this part. You don't want it to touch this leg right here. You want it to sit when you want to see like a millimeter of that white insulator. So you want it to sit down like so. It's still touching. So this side is way too long. So let me trim this side up a little bit and we'll start trimming them together. Okay, so let me trim some of this off. Well, I hope I had sharper scissors. And it's still too long. Bumping the camera. Okay, so that's about good on that side. This one's a little bit longer. So let me trim this. Let me back up and trim it so I can get it right. All right. That one's good. So pull it just a tad. All right. So you want it like so. Like so. And like so. So this side, let's just trim a little bit of this off. Because you don't want to cover up these juice wells. Now, what I do sometimes is I split it. I'll take this right here, and sometimes I'll cut some out. Let me cut some out and show you how it looks. I'll cut some of that middle out. So I cut like a V. Get out of there. Cut you out. Let me cut the other side out. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I show it back to you. All right. So you see how I cut like a V out of that coil? It's almost like you can split it in two, but I actually cut material out. I did it on this side too. So when I lay it down, this side is not showing as well, but there's nothing blocking that wicking channel. Nothing. On this side, it's a little thinner in the middle. A piece of material that didn't come out. Let's get that out of there. All right, so there we go. So we got that like so. So your juice is going to be sitting in, your wicks are going to be sitting in a puddle of juice, and that's what you want. And your whole entire wick is going to be sitting in a puddle of juice. That's what you want. You don't want half of it sitting in the juice and the other half in the air. Okay? This way your whole wicks get saturated. So you just put your top on like so, gently, twist it up, and she's good to go. Good as gold. So when my sub tank, I'm going to do a video on the sub tank, and the sub tank is very similar to this, but the tube is not as long. But I haven't modded my sub tank yet, so I'm gonna try to do it on camera and show you guys how to do it. But it's the same principle. So let me juice this up. I hate filling this up, but this is how I fill mine up. I hang it at an angle and just drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. As y'all can tell, I've been watching Empire. Drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. Oh boy, I got a little bit in the middle. Okay, so that's good enough. All right, so you put it back on, tighten her up. Good to go. Put her up, good to go. So I'll go back up top and we're gonna vape on it a little bit, talk about it. So we just went up close and interrogated the shit out of this Delta 2. And man, I tell you what, ever since I've been wicking it like this, I had zero problems. None. No dry hits. It sucks up the juice. It works perfect. No flooding, no issues whatsoever. And with this coil, it's 0.8. And right now I'm vaping it at 35 watts, and it's perfect to me. You could bump it up to, I guess, about 40, 45, but it gets a little warm at that point. But still, since the coils have so much girth on them, it's hard for the cotton to burn. When you have a fatter coil, you have more juice in the cotton. So, and it absorbs more juice. So I always, especially if you have a box, I always build my coils a little bit, with a little bit of girth. Other than that, really, I ain't got too much to say, but I do want to tell you guys, man, I know Twisted was doing a contest for his lighting, but Matt from Suck My Mod, he came through big time for me, man. He came through, big old box from Amazon. He got me brand new lights. Well, it's singular, one light, but it's huge. It's like looking at the sun. I'm still trying to figure out how to configure it, but man, thank you, man. I really, really, really appreciate it. And like somebody had commented on one of my other videos, oh, it's time for you to start helping out the community. If some of you guys may not know, but I'm on Facebook, just about every day. And I'm on a couple groups, Juice Junkies, Vapor Hauler. Shout out to RJ at Vapor Hauler. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your group. I know some of you probably saying Vapor Hauler. Yeah, you might not, you might have a chance of getting in. He kind of hand selects who he brings into the group. But thank you for all the support from my Vapor Hauler friends. Thank you so much from my Juice Junkie friends. I'm on Juice Junkies more than any of the other groups. But people that know me, they know I give back. So I'm not trying to, you know, like answer this guy from saying, hey, you need to start giving back to the community. I do give back to the community. I've been giving back to the community before I even made a YouTube channel. And that's just who I am. And I do it random. I like doing it random. I don't like holding contests or do this or do that. I don't like doing it, but I am going to do that because I am going to give away a 50-watt box mod. I reached 500 subscribers. So I am going to give away a 50-watt box mod. And all you got to do is be a subscriber, a subscriber. But I like doing things randomly. Like I'll be on the Juice Junkies and I'll be reading posts and I'll like post a picture or something that says, anybody ever tried this? And somebody say, yeah, I like it, or no, I haven't. I'll just, it's yours. Or, I'll be lurking somebody's post and they want to try something and I have it. I'll just send it to them. That's just who I am. Matter of fact, this Marquise came in today and I ordered a couple of them. I'm going to give this one to somebody on the group. His name is Mr. Port. I told Mr. Port I was going to hook him up with one of these. So Mr. Port, it came early. I thought it was going to be here Wednesday, but it came today. So I'm going to send this out today. So you probably have it by Wednesday. So until the next time, if you can, always try to help another vapor. Or if you can, try to get somebody off the stinkies, give them your old equipment, tell them if they don't like it, give it back. And until the next time, pay it forward. Yeah, so he came up with a coil called the fucking Pac-Man coil. Fuck. Who the fuck comes up with a fucking pancake? Pancake coil? What the fuck is a pancake coil? I mean a pancake wick. Pancake wick? A pancake wick. What's next? A waffle wick? Oh no, sausage wick. Oh no, the egg beaters wick. What the fuck? Keep coming up with these crazy fucking pancakes. We're going to be showing you how to rebuild this delta. Oh shit, that's not a delta.